you a very prestigious knowledge that never existed in millions of years ago. Before I commence my speech, I would like to send my warm regards to honorable judges, beloved school principals, distinguished guest speakers for today's event, ladies and gentlemen who are attending here today. Good morning once again. Today is a day that full of prosper, and I am honored to share prestigious knowledge about a controversial topic which stated that this is how we legalize the sale of human organs. Before we could fully understand the meaning of the whole topic, I would like to define some key words first. The first word is legalize, which means to be accepted or to be allowed by the law. The second one is human organ, which is relatively independent parts of human body, such as ears, eyes, lungs, livers, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, this whole topic simply means that there's a group of people who want to run a business of selling human body parts legally or to be accepted by the law. As today, I have brought three major reasons to support why this topic must fall and to express my disagreements. Ladies and gentlemen, so please move to my first point. Legalize the sale of human organs will create two-tier system between rich and poor. We all know that human body parts are greatly expensive. Only the rich people can afford that, never the poor. Millions of years ago, never a poor can afford for such a thing like expensive thing like this. It only occurs once in a blue moon. And to be ensured, this will lead to a very gross discrimination that we all never want to encounter between the rich and poor. You see, imagine you are a poor person and you see rich people can do many vice things like drinking, smoking, alcohol, drugs, and many bad things that affect their health. And what they have is money. They can always exchange for something new, for their body parts, always for something new, but never to the poor. And why is this a discrimination? They say that discrimination is when one person is allowed to do something and another one is not allowed. So which means that the poor people is never allowed to exchange for the human organ because they do not have enough money, and always the rich people can always do that. Ladies and gentlemen, if this won't occur, we all will be going back to live in an era where black and white Americans, they discriminate one another. And to believe this discrimination between rich and poor people is enough to prove that this topic must fall. Secondly, ceaseless amount of crimes and criminals will certainly break out. Imagine that we think that we are living in the world that money is manipulated by us. In reality, money manipulates us in every way. We know that almost every person in this world, they dare to do anything just for money. They dare to kill, to commit a crime just for money. Because sometimes it's because the society itself pushed them. And that's what made them the most of all. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a quote that stated that nothing is as beautiful as human being. Why we say this? Because humans change it every split second. We cannot predict what they are thinking. And their thoughts might be just rise in our hearts, or sometimes we cannot predict all the things that they thought. And this is why human is very dangerous in all the way. Imagine, what if they know that human body has a high price, and if we allow the law to sell the human organ, what will they do? Certainly the answer is they will start to hunt for their own species, for the organs to sell for money, and that is what happened in every way. As a matter of fact, in Cambodia 2016, on March 27, a man eliminated his entire family just for 1,500 reals to buy alcohol. He asked his wife for the money, but his wife rejected it. And what he did was, just for the money, he killed her. He killed his entire family just for 1,500 reals. Imagine how bad could this be? If we allow the human organ to be sold, more criminal, unstoppable crimes will occur in every way. Last but not least, instead of selling, we got another method called VMA system, resume consent, which means the British Medical Association, we can alleviate people like before they die, they can give a signature or sign to prove that they will donate their organs to others people that need it. And especially When they can do this, the entire world will be in peace. And also, they also stated that before we die, at least something we do is good. To conclude my speech, ladies and gentlemen, legalize the sale of human organs is not acceptable in every way. We are living in the world that money is a part of our lives. We cannot lack of it. What if the poor people start to know that human organs is this way? What would they do? Imagine. As today, I believe that the 3-point vote is enough to persuade you to stand by me and give me your support to make this topic full. And remember this, ladies and gentlemen, remember, money is not everything that we need. We need more than money. And money shall be the most important thing, but not beyond us. Thank you very much.